Every business owner has faced this problem. You need to take business decisions, you need to prepare business strategy, or you need to report to your management team. But the problem is, information is scattered everywhere. Some of it in documents, some of it in spreadsheet, some of it in meetings notes, emails, in web. So my friend, today I am going to show you how Microsoft 365 Copilot Agent Researcher will turn this information into a structured, source-cited business strategy. And for this demo, I act like a business consulting company launching a new service, Copilot Readiness Accelerator. And the goal is to help mid-market manufacturing companies prepare Microsoft 365 Copilot adoption. I already have some information ready. For example, an offer brief, sales pipeline data, customers interviews, competitor positioning note, but we also want researcher to bring in market context from web. And that is when, my friend, this researcher is different than a chatbot. It is designed in a way to do deep multi-step research across work and web sources and produces a structured report with citation. So here are some files we will use in this demo. First is offers brief, explains what we sell. The sales pipeline spreadsheet shows sales opportunities and sales data. The voice of customer captures buyer's pain point, and competitive positioning note explains how we compare against large system integrators, training companies, niche AI consultant. And the important thing is, a researcher can work with the content you have access to in Microsoft 365 while respecting your organizational permissions and policies. So now I am going to open Microsoft 365 Copilot and choose Researcher from Agent section. Researcher is built for more complicated business problems where we need analysis, not just quick response. So instead of asking, can you summarize this file? I am going to give it a business problem and ask it to research, compare, prioritize, and then recommend a plan. And this kind of prompt makes researcher more useful for business work. I am giving it context, source, scope, audience, deliverables, and the decision I need to make. And notice, I am not asking for generic article. I am asking for bold reply that combines our internal sales reality with market research data. Researcher may ask follow-up questions before it starts. It is useful because complex business research usually needs scope. So if it is asking for whether I use work source or web source or both, I will select both. If it is asking for geography, I will select India or the region I am targeting. If it is asking for output style, I will select executive style. This keeps researcher focused. A good researcher prompt contains business objective, audience, source, and expected output. Now we have a structured sales report. The first section is executive summary. It should tell us where market opportunities are attractive, where to focus. Next, it identifies customer profile. In this demo, we expect researcher to prioritize manufacturing companies' massive operational knowledge, fragmented SOPs, manual reporting, and leadership interest in AI adoption. And then it connects pain point with offer. And that's the value, combining internal data with research. It is not just telling us that AI adoption is important, it combines market trends with actual offer, pipeline, customer note, and competitive position. And this gives sales team something practical. It identifies who to target, what pain point to lead with, and why this offer matters now. So now let's look at competitive positioning. And here a researcher compares our offer with large integrators, training provider companies, and niche AI consultant. And the recommendation is not to position this as a generic AI workshop. Instead, position this as a practical Microsoft 365 Copilot adoption accelerator for the companies who are looking for quick business value without launching a bigger transformation program. And this is valuable because now you have a clear message for your marketing team, a clear message for your sales team, a way to explain why it is different than others. So now let me ask a follow-up question, and that is where researcher becomes more than a report writer. You can use it as a strategic partner. So let me ask a follow-up question. Prioritize opportunities based on urgency, budget, ease of delivery, buyer's need, and likelihood of closing. And it gives us prioritization. So instead of chasing every lead, now team can focus on accounts where offer is more relevant and the sales cycle is most realistic. So now we move from strategy to execution. A report is useful, but sales team needs messaging, questions, objection handling. So this prompt turns researcher into a practical sales enablement brief. And this is a strong business demo moment because we started with scattered documents everywhere and ended with a useful sales playback. One of the most important part of researcher is citation. In business, it is not just enough to have a confident answer. We need to know where the answer came from. Researcher includes citation, so user can review underlying sources, validate assumptions, and decide what is safe to use in client-facing document. And Microsoft describes citation and structured report as a part of researcher experience. And this is a responsible way to use AI. We are not just blindly copying output. We are asking researcher to show what needs verification before we use work externally. In less than 10 minutes, we used Microsoft 365 Copilot Researcher to create go-to-market strategy, identify your ideal customer profile, prioritize accounts, define competitive positioning, and create sales messaging. This is the real business value. Researcher does not replace judgment. It helps team to move faster from information overloaded to decision making insights. So my friend, use researcher when task is too complex for quick answer. When you are looking for multiple sources, structured thinking, citation, and the report your team can act on. So if you like my content, my friend, please like and subscribe my channel. And if you want me to create content on any Copilot related topic or AI related topic, please comment in comment box. I will create video on that. My friend, keep watching and see you in next video. This is Sandeep Misra signing out.